What's up, everybody? It's Q Salazar from GameCrate.com. We're at the Capcom booth at E3 2017, and I just got done checking out a preview of Monster Hunter World. And with me I have Mike, brand manager for Capcom. Talk a little bit more about Monster Hunter World. How's it going, man?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So the big deal about this Monster Hunter game is that it's the first one for this generation of consoles. Can you tell me what that's about? What makes it so special?
Yeah, definitely. So it's been primarily, Monster Hunter started on consoles way back in the day. Really moved to a handheld space, but now we're really happy to have it. It's coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC at a later date. But we have the power of the current generation of consoles and PC at our disposal, and we're going to do a lot of cool things.
Right on. So what's the story around this game, this particular game?
So we're going to have a ton of, a little bit more story details a little bit later. But basic story setup, you play as a hunter. You're going to be, I'll give you a little bit of an intro of what the Monster Hunter is you're going to be going out with 1 to 4 players, hunting monsters, crafting loot with the parts that you get from those monsters, getting better weapons, better armor, and then using those to take down bigger targets to get more stuff, so on and so on. But story details of exactly why you're there and what you're doing, we'll have at a later date.
So in the preview that we saw one big monster, and there's also one right in front of the booth. It's huge. How many more monsters are there in the game?
Yeah, I can't confirm anything just yet. I know everybody wants to know exactly how many there's going to be. We've only announced 2 so far. So the first one, the red dragon we've got out front here is Rathalos. He's been our poster boy since day 1. But the new monster is the Anjanath, the one that's got the giant thing in his nose. A little bit resembles the T-Rex. He's a new guy. We're going to have tons of new ones as well, so please be excited for those.
I also noticed that the main character has a huge sword. He has some ranged weapon. Yep. He has like a grappling hook. What else kind of gear and tools is he going to be working with?
So the main character, yeah, it's not like not a character with a name. The character is basically an avatar of yourself. But as you know, yeah, we're very famous for like our weapon sets. We can confirm we have all 14 weapons from all the previous games in here before, but they've all been reworked and retooled. But as you mentioned, they all work a little bit differently. So by choosing a great sword like that, it's a huge damage attack, but it really takes time to swing that thing around. You really got to commit, because if you miss, man, you're going to eat it. We've got other weapons. We've got the insect glaive, we've got the long sword, we've got the hammer, tons of other ones as well, but they've all been reworked just for Monster Hunter World. Lots
of stuff to choose from. Can you talk a bit about the multiplayer aspect of the game?
Yeah, so definitely. So Monster Hunter World can be played single player, but we definitely recommend you play multiplayer. Again, use up to 1 to 4 people on the quest. But obviously, it's going to be a lot better. You're going to have a higher chance of survival rate if you have 4 of your friends targets for the monster to pay attention to, as opposed to being on you the entire time. But also, as well, what's cool is that you could use, they can all have different weapon sets that add, different layers to the combat. But on top of that, and one other cool thing about World specifically that we're really pushing is the fact that, the subtitle of the game is World for multiple reasons. But one is you can have other party members set up things like traps, use, like the vines, use the stuff in the environments. Previously, it wasn't too much interactivity with the environment, but we're really pushing that. So maybe while you're running around sort of as bait, other friends are setting traps, other friends are getting ready from high ground, and all of a sudden you coordinate an awesome attack. Single player, you really can't do that. It's a little tougher. It can be done, but we recommend playing with friends.
That sounds very cool. Definitely looking forward to the game. Can you tell us again when it's coming out?
We're coming to PC at a later date, but Xbox One and PS4 in early 2018.